good, y'all, man? Today, finally got Lil Pump's new album, The Harvard Dropout, or The Harvard Dropout. Spelled it wrong on purpose, but I don't really know what's the purpose of him doing that. Maybe it's to make fun of the meme. I don't know what it's really about. We all know that everybody likes to, say that Lil Pump is the smartest rapper in the game, the most lyrical talent that we have ever witnessed. And I understand now that, this is good marketing from Lil Pump. Lil Pump coming out, just using this to his advantage. A lot of people are going to come into it, seeing what it's about. You've seen the college dropout and the Harvard dropout. It's the meme saying Harvard dropout is better. So, like I said, I think Lil Pump is having fun with it. That's one thing I can see, going something positive going into this that I can see that he's doing. Great marketing. But other than that, though, man, a lot of the tracks I'm really looking here is 16 tracks, all about a minute long, 2 minute long. They're to Lil Pump standards. And probably just a lot of energy. That's all I expect from Lil Pump, really, a lot of energy. I don't really expect him to be too lyrical. He reminds me of the old school Migos, when the Migos first came out. With that being said, man, I don't really want to do too much talking. Like always, been fucking talking too much. We got Lil Pump, The Harvard Dropout. Y'all ready? Alright, track 1. Dropout.
Then I got rich, dropped out, then I put a Patek on my wrist. Ooh, dropped out for my teacher cause she ain't shit. Huh? Dropped out, spending $500,000 on my whip. Ooh, dropped out.
What's crazy, man? You could technically say that that Lil Pump is like the fourth Migos. Like, he's the fourth member of the Migos. You could kind of hear him now. Like, he's a watered down version of them, to be real with you. I feel like he has that similar flow, and you can hear him rap. He just doesn't rap about anything. Just a lot of ooh, Patek. This is what he does. Like I said, I expect a lot of energy. All right.
Stop talking to me, I don't fuck with you. No, bought a bus down before I learn how to write. Wow, I ain't learned shit, but I'm flooded with ice. Ice, sit you mad at me cause
he said he had to learn how to bust down before he write. Oh shit. So he lost his virginity before he learned how to write. Damn. That's a true dog right there. That's a true dog right there, but.
By the way, kids, stay in school.
Oh man, okay, so we know that this is a joke, cause at the end of the song, you can hear him saying, "Hey God, by the way, kids, stay in school, don't do nothing stupid, don't listen to me. This is just a joke," because I agree with him, Lil Pump, on that one. Like, the world we live in, people will really listen to this shit and said, Lil Pump said don't go to school, so Mom, I can't go to school if Lil Pump says don't go to school. And really, people really take that shit literally, and then they want to blame others for others' actions. Like, oh well, I saw this on Grand Theft Auto, so I wanted to do it too. Like, come on, man. If I jump off a bridge, you gonna jump off a fucking bridge too? No. All right, be smarter than that. It's 2019. Track 2. Nuh-uh.
Don't talk to me. Nuh-uh. Chill. Oh. Lil Pump. Oh. Baby, I see you.
Nah. We ain't gonna go the whole track saying nah. Tell you that right now.
I done, glowed up, chill. Did I fucking bitch? What's your name? Lil Pump. Fuck the hoes, swear to God shit won't stop. 10 hoes in the yacht, even got your sister and your mom. Damn, still chill.
Just when I thought that you couldn't get worse than Playboy Cardi. Cause Cardi, I already told y'all, Cardi be in the bang bang Luigi. You know what I'm saying? He be hitting that shit. And I don't like when Cardi do that shit because he do it all the time. But this man Pump really just made nuh-uh. It's like, what the this track? Nuh-uh. We'll never ever listen to this shit again. Nuh-uh. This is not it. Nuh-uh. Track 3 is obviously the single he had put out with Kanye West. Called I Love It. It doesn't even say feature Kanye West. It says Lil Pump and Kanye West. Like I said, man, I respect what Kanye's doing with the new school artists. It's a different era for hip hop. New kids in town, new artists, different sounds. People love trap shit. The trap shit is really moving right now in hip hop. Everybody loves that shit. Everybody just likes to party. Everybody likes the upbeat beat. Me, myself included. So, Kanye just, being the genius that he is, and I will stand Kanye forever. He just decided, let me just try something, see what the youth really want to do, what they really like to do, what they really want to do with their music. I'm gonna just try it. And that's what Kanye's doing. Create a very catchy track. I will not say it's a good track, but it is a very catchy track. It is on my playlist. Such a fucking hoe. I just like, I'm a sick fuck. I like to quick fuck. You know, I like to get, so I like to, you know. I'm like, all right, yeah, dead ass. I can relate to that. Track 4 is Ion, or is it Ion? Like, I don't know, but he just put Ion featuring Smoke Perp. I actually saw Smoke Perp in the airport. I really didn't have the interest to go talk to him or meet him, but yeah, he was at the airport. I saw him when I was going to Miami.
I don't need you, I don't need scoop. Ooh, I pop beans, I don't eat food. Chill. Left wrist cost a belly coupe. Ooh, drop 10 cents in wonton soup. Bitch, give me, I pop beans, I don't eat food. Chill. I don't need you, I don't need scoop.
I got a real question right here. When people listen to Lil Pump, do y'all really, like truly really, are y'all really fucking with this? Like, that ass. I mean, the beat, look, the beat's fire. The last 2 beats been fire. I ain't gonna front. Been fire. But do y'all really like sit there and just like, ooh, we took it to school, saw the teacher, let us up a stool. Oh, I got the top, like the drop top, took the top off, then I got a bop. I feel like I can rap, and I'm trash. I'm straight dumpster. I'm trash, and I feel like I can rap. All right. There's one thing that's like, you know when you think about it, it's kind of just like playing sports. When you get on the basketball court, and if you on a basketball court, we're professionals, all right? We're professionals. If I'm on the court with Paul George, Westbrook, and LeBron, I will feel inferior because I am not a basketball player. They are professionals. I'm an amateur, all right? I feel like I'll get 1 bucket, if that, if they decide to not play defense. But when it comes to the top level of rap, the top tier of rap, this is the rap hierarchy, I feel like I can keep up with some of these rappers. To be real, like a Lil Pump, I definitely think I could be on par with Lil Pump. Just give me like a couple weeks. I could write a better verse than Lil Pump. Dead ass.
Dope drink in the trap with a junkie here, tried it, dog food. Ran never good to my aunt, she could come through. Smoke a whole pound and I'm on probation. Oh, fuck a nigga bitch, now left her in the basement. Pop 10 Zans when I'm on vacation. Chicken nigga main and he say yes sir. Shoot her head leg, make a fuck nigga jerk. Lil Perp on the molly, fuck your bitch in the face. Niggas gon' hate.
Hey, like no cap. That I don't know if that was Smoke Perp because it sounded just like Lil Pump, but whoever did that second verse, he ate that shit. That shit was actually pretty straight. The beat was cool, you know. Had a little blum 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 blum. I don't know what you call that sound right there, but it was a little catchy. You know, it's funny too, man. Like looking at the album cover here. You know, Harvard Dropout. Obviously, those are not the Harvard colors. They are not the Harvard colors, but it's purple, and we know that Lil Pump likes to lean, so you know that's kind of artistic, I guess. You know, having all the purple around and shit. Then he's just throwing the books, and he tore the book up and throwing it up, basically saying F Harvard. I wonder how Harvard feels. It'd be crazy if Harvard actually, like, you know, send a tweet to Lil Pump like, hey Lil Pump, you've been accepted to Harvard University. Track 5 is For Show, featuring Offset.
Call them home for sure. For sure, it's a pack for sure. So flame came with a butterfly dose. Dose 17 and I just made the folks. How did taste? Dick level, bitch, it's a good day. Call them home for sure. It's a pack for sure. Berkey decoding the Adam E. Give a show on the low with your main hoe.
Hey.
For the show, yeah, we close to an M though.
Hey.
She on Molly and I fuck her on her tiptoes.
Hey.
That, we don't kiss those. Just watch, no watch, call the Millie Whoa.
Okay, playlist. I heard him say one line in there. You know, Mr. Patiki did not say Patek at one point. His new album he said he's not gonna include any Pateks in the new album. I haven't got to the new album yet. That's gonna be the 3rd one on my list. But I'm surprised at this Offset feature, man. You know, he definitely ate that verse right there. Lil Pump's verse was cool too, man. The hook didn't really grab me. It was more of the verses, them rapping that I was really like, damn, and the beat was really cool. So he did say one line where he said something about Crisco. I ain't gonna front. Hey, y'all, I don't know about y'all. Look, I might be a little freaky nigga, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, man. But there's been time where, you know, I was like slashing the bitch, and then, you know, like it was kind of getting a little hot and steamy and shit. You know, I was like, you know, let me see what I got right now. So I was looking at my surroundings, you know what I'm saying? We was like moving around the house and whatnot. So I grabbed some Crisco, you know, and then, you know what I'm saying, I pulled some Crisco on that ass, and then that shit was all slippery, and I kind of stuck my dick in, you know what I'm saying, had me some Pornhub type shit, you know what I'm saying, just slid that thing in. You know what I'm saying, slid that thing. But no, man, I fuck with that, you know, maybe I'm not the only one with Crisco dreams, you know what I'm saying, had that bit cooking, you know, and now I'm not talking about the Crisco that you gotta put on a pot and melt. I'm talking about vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever your ass use, but the oil, you know. Track 6, Racks on Racks.
Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks, bitch. Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks, bitch.
Oh, hold on, it was kind of catchy. Hold on, what did he say right there?
Racks on racks on racks, bitch. Racks on racks.
He said, racks on racks on racks on racks. Escada! Very catchy, Mr. Plump. Very catchy, bro.
Hit you with it, show me your titties. Ugly assholes cannot come kick it. All black Lambo, I'm a bitch in my Versace sandals.
Hey.
Blue bando, look like Castle. Told the bitch, let me stick to off an asshole.
Hey.
Let's hit the grits on racks on racks on racks on racks, bitch.
That's probably hands down. That's probably the best track on there from Lil Pump himself. Let me add that to the playlist. You know what I'm saying? Me independent. But yeah, man, that's probably the best track on here. I feel like, you know, that's exactly what I wanted from Lil Pump. Look, I don't have a problem. I tell y'all too, man. When I for artists overall as an artist, I may not like them, but I have no problem saying when I do like a song, or you know, when they do make a good track, at least to me, in my opinion. And I have no problem, you know, admitting that. Like, there's been a couple of Lil Pump tracks like Gucci Gang. I put that on my playlist. And D-Rose. Who doesn't like D-Rose? You know what I'm saying? D-Rose, D-Rose, D-Rose. I still don't get the meaning of D-Rose, but it's a very catchy track. So when he makes tracks like this is exactly what I expect from Lil Pump. A lot of energies and a lot of ad-libs. In Amigos flow. That's kind of just how he raps. That's just what he does. Like, he uses a lot of ooh, 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 and nuh-uhs and nuh-uhs and pump, 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 it's get it. That's how his ad-libs be, like, dead ass for real. I don't know why y'all like that shit, but I mean, apparently, if it sells, it sells. Apparently, he doing something right, and I'm doing something wrong, so. But that track right there, Racks on Racks, man, that's one of those you can play at the party, and everybody at the party, you know, especially everybody that's younger, you probably in that bitch be, let's get it, you know. I like that part too. Like, he had that, let's get it. That shit, Eskida is another track that I just be laughing at. It's so funny that I just vibe to it. Track 7, Off-White.
Alright, Off-White, alright. Represent good night. She kept looking at my eyes. Off-White, alright. Off-White, Off-White, alright. Papa Zan, good night. She kept looking at my eyes. Off-White, alright. Off-White.
That's terrible. What? Hold on. That's terrible.
White rice Fortnite, red light, and my baby.
Oh, did he, what? No way he just didn't say that. He didn't say. Look, I'm one to talk about vocabulary. I'm probably the last person on YouTube or who does reviews that should be talking about grammar, English, you know, vocabulary, because my vocabulary isn't that high. You know what I'm saying? I do not have a big vocabulary, as y'all can tell. But Lil Pump make me feel like I'm Einstein. Like, dead ass, bro. This nigga got it's not even a 5th grade reading level, bro. I feel like he just got a 3rd grade reading level. He did not pass the FCAT. He is from Florida, so he had to take the FCAT. I don't know. If y'all still taking the FCAT? I guarantee you Lil Pump did not take the FCAT. He dropped out. Didn't he say he dropped out in 10th grade? It makes sense now. You got to pass the FCAT to graduate. He probably didn't pass the FCAT in the 10th grade. He was like, fuck it. Not that you need it right now because he got millions. I'm just saying. Like, but listen to what this nigga just said, bro. Like, hold on. Listen to this shit.
Alright, Off-White, white rice, Fortnite, red light.
He said, white rice, Fortnite, red light. This nigga dumpster. This nigga trash. I gotta tweet that. That nigga trash, bro. Lil Pump said, and I quote, he said, white rice, Fortnite, pss, 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 red light, pss. Oh my God, that is so trash.
White, alright, Off-White, white rice, yeah.
This is my thing about Lil Pump, man. I just don't understand. You know, when it comes to the short tracks, this is the prime example of what I'm talking about. The short tracks that are just short and they have no substance. Like, this track was literally 2 minutes long, and it just had it had one verse in the middle, and he had 2 hooks. The hooks, by the way, were trash. All right, the Off-White trash. He did the whole Dr. Seuss thing. White rice, red light, pss, pss, pss. Dyke, mama, out of sight. You can't hit me with the fight. I turn the light on. Hit you with the bong. Cause I hit the bong. But that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Like, me personally, I'm not a fan of Off-White. I don't understand what the hype is with Off-White. I like some of the Off-White shoes, but as far as the clothing goes, I don't really get why people, you know, they like the clothing. I mean, the clothing does nothing for me. It doesn't look appealing. I think it's just a hype brand, to be real with you. Wear is the only thing that's really nice about Off-White. It's just one of those brands now in society that if you have it, it means you're someone of relevance or someone who's just important. I don't know. But the track right there, that's got to be the hands down worst Lil Pump track I've heard ever. That track right there is literally the definition of what when I say your shit is pure dumpster juice, straight gooch sweat. That is gooch sweat in the form of music. Terrible track. Track 8, Butterfly Doors.
Whoa. Smoking on dope, damn. Cut me out, cut my eye real low. Pulling up foes. Whoa. Baby mama whip a pot on the stove. Whip it, I can't go. No, the flight if I ain't got my pole. Smoke, I guess with a border patrol. I ran out of drink so I cancel my show. Whoa. Me up, cut my eye real low. Pulling up foes. Whoa. Baby mama whip a pot on the stove.
It's kind of crazy because when you really listen to this man, Lil Pump rap, he sounds like Quavo's little brother. Honestly, that's what he sounds like. He sounds like he's just trying to be like the Migos. That's where his main influence come from, the Migos. And the next track is Too Much Ice featuring Quavo. Let's hear Quavo and Lil Pump side to side.
Lil Pump, chip, oh, chip, hot oh. Hey, bitch, leave it in here. Yeah, I flex on like a nigga don't care. Louis down, bust out, yeah, I'm really up now. If you get look like I do fitness, put a little bitch on the mile. She wanna show me her titties. McLaren, the Benz, more money than your dad. Oh, now she got a light Steve Nash. We're keep spinning like Taz.
I think that was actually a bad look for Quavo. I usually love Quavo features. As we already saw this year or last year when he did the solo album, I do not think that Quavo can carry 16 tracks by himself. I think he needs to stay within the group or he needs to just stay a feature artist. He just does not do good solo. And now being on the same track with Lil Pump kind of exposed Quavo because I feel like Quavo is clever in the way he raps. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit he says is very simple. It's always flashy. But the way he says it is very, it's very catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, damn. It's like you got the flow. You switch it up every once in a while. Like, hit it the boo. Flow. Like, that's how he be rapping. And when you hear what he was actually saying, because I was listening to what he's saying, because I just got done listening to 7 straight Lil Pump tracks, which is basically, like I said, a watered down Quavo. And it's just kind of just like sitting here like, just realistically, this nigga Quavo is terrible. Like, when you put him next to Lil Pump, he's terrible. That's not a good track. Multi-Millionaire featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Track 10.
Now. I just got 30 pints shipped through the mail.
Now I'm gonna give Lil Pump a challenge. Same thing I said with Mr. Patiki. Can Lil Pump make a track without saying dick and without saying ooh? Realistically, he says gets his dick sucked or sucking getting my dick sucked, put my dick on the bitch head, my dick on the bitch hair. Like, he says dick no matter what. And then he always says ooh. I feel like, in any chorus he does, there's always going to be a ooh. All right, if at the start of the track, it's always going to be a ooh, no matter what. Get in the comment box below, let me know if I'm lying, because I'm pretty sure I'm not lying. These are all facts. Let's just hear what Lil Uzi Vert got. Let me just check Lil Uzi Vert track.
Had to go cop 2 pair. Gucci go over my clear. No nigga who I fear. No, I can fuck a bitch in the chair. This is nothing.
My statement stands, man. That track is straight dumpster, dog. Like, this ain't. Track 11, Vroom, Vroom, Vroom.
Flash her titties, flash out of the roof. School. She gon' fuck on the crew. Who is you?
Oh, no. Nah. Track 12, Be Like Me, featuring Lil Wayne.
Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Hey, all my Gucci bed sheets. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody don't know how to read. No, I'm a role model that these kids wanna be. Ooh, I just smashed a pregnant bitch that's overseas. Walking around and if the shoe fit weird, I can't if these not new. Little nigga, please. Y'all my mini-me's, but the kid is not my son. Shout out Billie Jean. Well, if you must know, I see these lookalikes. It's kind of sus though.
Lil Wayne being on that track was a highlight. Like, I would never have imagined in 20 years that a Lil Pump and Lil Wayne track would happen. That's crazy. Both of the Lils. It sucks too, man, that the bigger artist here is Lil Pump in today's music. Because no one's out there trying to listen for Wayne's music. Everybody's out here. And I definitely guarantee you there's more Lil Pump fans than current Lil Wayne fans. I'm not talking about the Lil Wayne fans of the Carter 2 and Carter 3 days and Carter 1 days. I'm talking about current Lil Wayne fans and current Lil Pump fans. Sad day. Track 13, Stripper Name.
And I went to court with a stripper. Strip out 2 oxys, I feel like Derek Fisher. She should my bust down, look like a blizzard. I did to Viagra and it turned me to.
Wait, when you take a Viagra, why would it turn you into a wizard? Is there something I'm missing about Viagra? Because I'm pretty sure I thought Viagra was just supposed to get your dick hard for another 2 to 3 hours straight, and that's it. Like, it's supposed to help with the erection, unless there's something else that it does when you're on some other drugs. Please inform me in the comment box below what he is speaking on, because I don't know what he's talking about. And why is Lil Pump taking Viagras at 18, 19? My God, yo.
Pussy, I want it plain. On the party, don't be dancing like that. Yeah, that's dick that you feeling on your back.
Bitch.
Boom, shaka like a boom, shaka like a
Hey, boom shaka like a boom shaka like a ooh.
When she bust it down, I make 'em play a bad. Gotta be 21 like blackjack.
Hey.
Baby girl, you get flued out what you cash out.
I'm really indifferent with that track, man. Like, if it came on, I wouldn't skip it. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I truly like it, because I'm like contemplating if I want to put it on my playlist or not. But it definitely had that West Coast beat. That's why YG did so well on it. 2 Chainz is always doing 2 Chainz things. I think that 2 Chainz is a great feature artist. You know, just funny wordplay from Lil Pump. There's not nothing special with the wordplay. Hit it with the blizzard. I slap it with the slizzer. Then I put my dick in her face and then I call her Blizzard. That's how that nigga be rapping, bro. Next track we got, man, is Drug Addicts. Track 14.
I'ma show you how to live life. Chill. Oh, take a lot of drugs, don't think twice. Wow.
That really sounded like Takeoff, or that sounded like Quavo. Wow. Like, it makes sense now, man. I know who his idol is now.
Gucci gang, yeah, I'm a trendsetter. Gucci gang, bustin' up all you bitch, wiped it off with my sweater. Oh, I'm a drug addict, I'm richer than my professor.
The next track we got is Esketit, which, you know, is basically Lil Pump's, his favorite, I guess, ad-lib, I guess you want to call it, favorite phrase. Esketit! Like, I actually catch myself saying it from time to time when I'm playing games. I think it's, I like this song. All right, I like the energy he brings to it. I like the hard-hitting, you know, bass. You know, it gets you going, and that's what I expected this whole album to really be, just a 15 tracks of Esketit, you know. But that's not what we got. And the last track we got is Who Dat.
Dope salad in the hallway, in a 3-story mansion, flew 2 bitches in from Dallas. Bad bitches, goddamn, I love it when they.
Hey, some bad bitches in Dallas, bro. Dallas got some bad things walking around, bro.
Who that swerving in a Hurricane? In the morning, still whipping cocaine. Okay, that nigga.
All right, man. I'm gonna give my honest opinion about this album. It was straight dumpster juice, gooch sweat. Shit was ass hairs. That shit was god awful. The album was terrible, man. Like, I expected. Look, when it comes to a Lil Pump album, I really do not expect anything lyrical like crazy. Yes, from time to time I'll laugh at a couple of lyrics, you know, because I am aware, you know, when I listen to music, you know, I do hear words. And when you put words like rice, ice, light, bite, tight, night, fight, like, he got the 5th grade raps going on, man. It's like a Dr. Seuss nursery rhyme on crack. I just don't understand why he just does. I mean, I understand why he does that. I mean, at this point, he can just say anything, and if it sells, it sells. Why switch it up, right? To be honest, he doesn't even need to rate me real music, because you guys are eating it. The consumers are eating that shit up. You know, his fan base, they love that shit. They like to get hyped. You guys support this. There's only about 3 good tracks on here. That's the one thing I will say, though. At least he had 3 good tracks on here, which is I know I put 3 tracks on my playlist from this. If you want my playlist, go on Patreon, donate $1 to the Patreon, and you can get my playlist. It's on Apple Music if I'm Apple Music, but I just think that, you know, it wasn't what we expected on a Lil Pump standard. For a Lil Pump standard, it was trash. You know, tracks like Nuh-Uh, tracks like Vroom Vroom Vroom, trash. Too Much Ice, trash. Like, trash. Dumpster, trash. I ain't gonna really talk about it too much, man. It's just trash. If you like it, you like it. I'm not hating that you like it, but I don't like it. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what y'all think about the album. Let me know what y'all favorite track was, or what was y'all worst track on here. And until the next time, this has been your boy Dev. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And until the next time, we out.